Scorpio, welcome to your June tarot reading. Let's see what may be on the cards for you for the month. I've got the 9 card spread here that describes your situation. I have lead tarot energies and oracle cards on both sides of the reading. Generally the left hand side is where you've come from, what has shaped the situation you found yourself in. The right hand side is where you're headed or what you may need to do in order to navigate your way through the situation. Wow, I mean, look at the energies here. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, we've got the Tower and double aces. It's a very mixed energy here. It feels like a date with destiny. It feels like karmic lessons are being learned and you are being divinely redirected. Hey there, Magic One. Just before we get into your tarot reading, I wanted to jump in super quick, I promise, just with a few announcements for you. This month there are extended versions of these readings available to you. If the reading really resonates and you're really deeply connecting with the message and you'd like to go deeper, in that reading I clarify each of the key positions a lot more. We extrapolate it out into an in-depth message. So you can get to that one by heading to the first link underneath this video. Should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself, you can do so at any time by either clicking the link to my website down below or visiting wildlotustarot.com. I do have a new little offering which I think is kind of cute. It's actually the most affordable way to get guidance from me, and in that reading I draw you a single tarot card from the beautiful Star Child Tarot and write you a handwritten letter about my interpretation of that card for you, and I post it to your letterbox. You can now show your support by becoming a member of my channel. If you head to my channel page and click the join button, there's a video there where I describe in detail what I'm offering for my 2 different levels of membership. Don't forget, the doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. You can sign up at any time and receive lifetime access to all of the learning materials, videos, online learning modules, practices, and in that course I am teaching my signature process to learn how to read tarot, not just from the head but from the heart, and go beyond the traditional card meanings and how to put it all together and thread it into a story as well. So that's available at any time. I'll also link that down below for you. You can find me on Instagram if you'd like to stay connected and hear a little bit more about me. You can find the link down below, or you can find me at wild_lotus_tarot. I would love to have you over there with me as well. Till next time, sending you so much love and magic. Let's get on with your reading. So let's jump in, Scorpio. I've got the King of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups up here. Generally for me, the King of Pentacles is a Taurus energy. You may or may not be dealing with a Taurus. I also have Gemini energy here with the Lovers. It feels like there has been some kind of offer or promise made by a King of Pentacles in the recent past, or maybe the deeper past for some of you. This could actually have been some kind of commitment or connection here with the Ace of Cups. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that there was some kind of, for most of you this will be in love, I must admit, with the Lovers and the Ace of Cups, some kind of partnership. Now the King of Pentacles can be very much like a husband, long-term partner kind of person in your life. They could be somebody who is very well established, somebody who's very sure of themselves, somebody who's very in control. They could be somebody who's quite successful as well, business owner, or something like that. So it feels like there has been some kind of connection here. It may have been long term for some of you, but with this 5 of Pentacles here, it kind of feels like there is true like distance or isolation in this connection. The 5 of Pentacles can be an energy of lack or loss. So it feels like maybe the initial like emotion has been lost in this connection. I think it was full of promise, and maybe right now it feels like that, but down in the bottom of the reading here I have a really different story here with the Tower and the 3 of Swords. I feel like it's going to disconnect for most of you. So it feels like it's full of promise, but we have to look at the energy down here. So the 5 of Pentacles, you may already know, that the situation, is kind of like it could be emotionally distant here as well, or isolating in some way. For some of you, this person could have come into your life and helped you financially. It could even be someone that you've worked for or worked with, and then there was feelings expressed here. So the Five of Pentacles can be somebody who was without a home or is in a state of loss. The King of Pentacles comes in. There is a connection formed, but maybe it wasn't formed entirely for the right reasons, and we see a real change in that coming up. So the Six of Swords is the lead tarot energy on this side, and this is really an energy of, with a heavy heart, we're moving on and moving forward. Okay, so for some of you, that you are going to choose to move on, or others of you, it may be at the other person's choice here, but it's really an energy of leaving what has become a highly emotional situation, sometimes emotional roller coaster, and heading into a place of harmony. So that's the energy here. And there's also a strong energy in this reading of truth and integrity and honesty. So it might be that if you're being honest with yourself, this commitment or connection was formed for not entirely the right reasons, whether it was on your part or their part, and it feels like you're getting the clarity. I see the Ace of Swords here in this reading, getting the clarity, you're getting the answers, you're getting the insight, and it's like, no, I need to break away from this, or it may have been out of your control. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles, there was sharing of heart and feelings here. It became a commitment, Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers. I think there most definitely has been a karmic lesson here. There has been a soul contract. You were supposed to come together with this person, and it could have been the lesson in, ensuring that you're coming together from a place of true alignment, in your connections. Because I also have the Moonology card here, which says show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. And this really is an energy of being all of you, being completely authentic, and to be honored and celebrated in that mode in your connection. So you might have felt like you needed to shelve a certain part of yourself, that you couldn't be all of you, and now that unique expression of you is coming forward and wants to be expressed. So I just feel like the situation isn't quite the match for that. So the Wheel of Fortune has come in, and this feels like some kind of circumstance that maybe the universe is conspiring with you, Scorpio, to actually, I feel, to bring down this tower. Okay, it's a fortune change, and this one may feel like a fall from grace initially, but it's happening to redirect you to what is truly in alignment, where you can be all of yourself in the future. Okay, now what happens here is that there could be some kind of message with the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands can be a communication. You might learn something about the situation that doesn't feel right, where you need to ask yourself, or you might be faced to ask yourself, what's your honest truth? So again, we have this message of truth, and it might be that this person doesn't have the most pure intentions as well. So the Wheel of Fortune talks about a karmic shift, a cycle ending, and a new cycle beginning. For some of you, one of these aces could be the good news that you need to move on from a situation where maybe this King of Pentacles was in control of home or money, and you didn't have that level of independence that you really wanted in this situation. So Nine of Swords, the Tower, Three of Swords. Yeah, I mean, this very clearly is a severing of ties here, guys, that can feel quite stressful initially. But we have to keep in mind the Tower is a card of universal redirection, because it's saying that something in the foundation of this connection was never solid, was never stable, was never formed for entirely the right reasons. Therefore, it's really just taken this one kind of reflective moment, and it could have been when we had that full moon in your sign recently, Scorpio, that all of this came up. You were thinking about your honest truth and the real you, and that it doesn't align, and it may have been you that has brought down this tower or will be bringing down this tower. You've either outgrown it, it's not in alignment for you, It just doesn't feel like what you are desiring. But this could be quite a surprise to one of you, because it's very different from the energy, apart from the Five of Pentacles, that I'm seeing here. I've got the protection card, and I think it's going to be important for you to protect yourself energetically as well. This person may not like this news, so just make sure that you are, being mindful of boundaries and holding your position here if you do communicate that. We've got your dreams need a practical plan. So if you are needing to change properties or, take steps to dissolve a connection, it's better if you have that plan in place. You've got somewhere to go, you know somewhat how you're going to navigate through it. But the Three of Swords, ultimately, for me in this reading, is a disconnection energy, unfortunately, or maybe it's fortunately for some of you. It comes with that heavy heart energy, the same as the Six of Swords. It's a moving on energy. There is a heavy-hearted element, but there's also an element that you are moving into a place of peace within yourself, right? Because maybe you couldn't be yourself in this connection, because maybe you always knew that there was something inauthentic or something off about it. And we have to get excited because the Three of Swords is a 3 for a reason. It's the number of the Empress. It means that there is an opportunity in your next spiritual chapter to, rebirth, to recreate. Number 3 is about creation and birthing what's really on your heart. So it feels like you've been given a chance to leave a situation that's not fully in alignment, so that you can then step into a chapter and version of yourself that really is, who you truly are at soul level. I've got move beyond intention to belief. So believe that you can make that happen, put that practical plan in place, and most importantly, don't forget to rest. It feels like chaotic energy. It could be quite stressful here. So, we really need to be mindful of our energy and protect it, and protect ourselves emotionally and our heart. Let's get one more. I just feel finishing on that note, Three of Cups. Yeah, you will be celebrating, and notice how it's another number 3. This is the energy of joy, happiness, celebration. It is the energy of this opportunity to plant new seeds, right, as a metaphor that will grow the harvest that you are truly wanting here. It's like a second chance, a fated second chance here is what I'm seeing. So Scorpio, that is what I have for you for June. If this is where we part ways, thank you so much for joining me for the reading. If you would like to go deeper into this message, the first link below will take you to your extended version of this reading. And in that reading, I will be clarifying each of these core cards a lot more deep, and we'll be going over the reading to get a lot more information. We will also draw a selection of oracle cards at the end, which will further clarify and maybe bring in new information as well. I am wishing you all the best for your month. Do take care. I'll see you back here for plenty more weekly readings and the July readings in a few weeks' time. Bye for now.